going?
Preaching at Beershore, at the Church of the Quivering Brethren. They'll all burn in hell. And someone's got to tell them so.
But may I come with you?
Think you'll escape from the fires of hell if you come along with me and bow down and quiver? 'Tis too late, young lady. You'll burn with the rest.
Well, I should like to see it, even so. Why are they called Quivering Brethren?
Why? Because they quiver when they prepare for torment.
Do you prepare your sermons beforehand, or does it just come?
The word is never prepared. It falls on my mind like manna from heaven.
Really? How interesting. Then you have no idea what you're going to say before you get there?
Aye, I always know it'll be something about burning.
And does anyone else preach, or are you the only one?
Only me. Deborah Checkbottom, she tried once ways to get up and preach, but she couldn't. The Lord weren't in her. Miserable, crawling worms, are you here again then? Have you come like Nimshi, son of Rehoboam, secretly out of your doomed houses to hear what's coming to you? Have you come old and young, sick and well, matrons and virgins? If there be any virgins amongst you, which is not likely, the world being in the wicked state that it is. Have you come to hear me tell you of the great crimson-licking flames of hellfire? Aye, you've come, dozens of you, like rats to the granary, like field mice when there's harvest home. And what good will it do ye? You are all damned! Damned! And you ever stop to think what that word means? No, you don't. It means endless, horrifying torment. It means your poor sinful body stretched out on red-hot gridirons in the nethermost fiery pit of hell, and those demons mocking you while they wave cooling jellies in front of you. You know what it's like when you burn your hand? Taking a cake out of the oven, or lighting one of them godless cigarettes, and it stings with a fearful pang, aye? And you run to clap a bit of butter on it to take the pain away, aye? Well, I'll tell you, there'll be no butter in hell, and your body will be burning and stinging with that terrible pain, and your blackened tongue will be sticking out of your mouth, and your parched lips will be crying out for a drop of water, but no sound won't come, or your throat will be tired of the
Cakes? And an orange with sugar on it. Thank you.
Ah, Miss Post. May I join you?
Mr. Myberg, I suppose so.
Myberg? I'll have what she's having, please.
Very well, sir.
I do love eating with a spoon, don't you? Now, Miss Post, perhaps you can help me on a matter that's been troubling me. Do you believe that women have souls?
I'm afraid I'm not very interested.
Quite. I do so agree. Bodies matter so much more than souls, don't you think? Or are you, alas, like so many young English women, a prisoner of outdated inhibitions? Do you know what D.H. Lawrence said?
I do, actually, yes.
He said there must always be a dark, dumb, bitter belly tension between the living man and the living woman.
Mr. Mybug, do tell me about the book you're writing.
Ah.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, thank you. I intend to prove that Branwell Bronte wrote Wuthering Heights, and Jane Eyre, and The Tenant of Wildvale Hall.
A work of fiction, is it?
Yes, well, it's enough about me. Tell me, Miss Post, do you care about walking?
What about it?
I thought we might take some nature walks together. Go on discussing art and literature like this. But I better warn you, I'm pretty susceptible.
Well, then, perhaps we should postpone the walks until the weather's a bit finer. It would be too bad if your book was held up because you'd caught a cold.
I'm talking about sex, Miss Post. Yes, you see, I believe in utter frankness about sexual things.
Ye fornicators! Fornicators!
I assure you, Miss Post and I are just old friends. We met in London.
Oh, aye, the devil's city, the stinking pit of whoredom. Come on, young lady. It's back to cold comfort for you. You fitter and fry. You didn't even stay to hear the Lord's word.
I was overwhelmed, cousin. You're such a powerful preacher.
Aye, the word burns in my mouth, and I must blow it on the whole world like flames.
You ought to do it more widely, Cousin Amos.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't waste it on a few miserable sinners in Beershorn. You could go round the country in a Ford van, preaching on market days.
'Twould be exalting myself and puffing myself up if I went around in one of they vans, thinking of my glory instead of the Lord's.
You could save thousands of souls. That's how I'd look at it, if I were going around the country in a Ford van.
What kind of Ford van?
Has she been asking about me? Rubber post child? What does she want?
She's been here more than a week. She keeps asking to see your mother. Couldn't you come down just once and talk to her?
You know I never come down, except for the counting. Not after what happened to me.
She's rubber post child. She has her rights.
So something nasty in the woodshed. I never spoke of it, not even to Mama, but I've always remembered it every day of my life. It's made me the way I am.
Yes, Mother.
It's the farm she wants, isn't it?
She's your sister's grandchild. She's old.
You know nothing. She should never have come here. She's playing her wild on all of you. I've watched her. Reuben, Seth, now Amos. I'm not having it, girl. There've always been Starcadders in Cold Comfort Farm.
Yes, Mother, don't upset yourself.
Starcadders! Always were, always will be. Tell her, girl. Tell her!
Mm-hmm.